Hey everybody, hope all is doing well. Today I'm going to be making an infused Swiss chard with basil, olive oil, and garlic. And that's going to be flash steamed with lemon. Anyway, here we go. This is super simple. This is something you can do as a side for a dinner, or you can also just have for lunch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut long ways and then I'm going to dice. So let's start up here. After that, it's taking all of this, putting it in a bowl. Look at those colors, love those colors, wow. And next thing we do, just douse. This is Woodland Hills Gardens basil olive oil. They also have a garlic infused olive oil. And this is Christopher Ranch. This is just a already chopped garlic. If you have fresh garlic, that's the best way to do it. Same thing with just using basil leaves if you have them, and just olive oil. Maybe Cuisinart those or blend it first, because you don't want big chunks and you want it to infuse into the leaves. And once we add a little garlic, let's see, for this I'm going a little bit more. I would just normally do one, but I'm doing 1.5. Let's make it 2, lots of garlic. And just taking my hands, getting in there, just making sure it really gets all the way around everything. The idea here is we're going to put this in the fridge, cool it off for about half an hour, and what happens is that these leaves actually absorb some of the flavor. When we steam this, most of the oil is going to come off when we steam it, but having put it in the fridge or having infused it for about half an hour, it's really going to keep a lot of that flavor in the leaves, believe it or not. And that's another reason why we flash steam it. So we're not going to steam it for very long. And that looks good. So that's going in the fridge. So before we take it out of the fridge, it's been about half an hour. We're going to want to take some lemon and take off the zest. So it's not a zesty flavor. We don't want the peel, because the flavor we're going for is more of the juice instead of the peel. So I like to do it like this. It's actually easier if you keep this on. It keeps it together a little bit. But basically just getting rid of the peels. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to take one of these and put it in the bottom, right in the middle. And we're going to take our Swiss chard and it's ready. We're just going to dump it all in. Putting a lid on it and turning it all the way up. So I'm going high heat, put my lid all the way up on heat, and we do that for 5 minutes. So as we're about a minute in, let's take the lid off, add that extra lemon right on top. So it's been 5 minutes, and the reason we do it for so short of the time is we don't want this to get too steamed, so that way it's still kind of firm. First thing we'll do is remove the lemon. Kept a little bit in there actually, let's get that out. And then I'm gonna drain this. Okay, so here we have the taste test. Look at that lovely color, amazing. Wow, you can really taste that citrus up front, and then the basil and the garlic just really kick in. Tons of flavor, and it has a great finish aftertaste. A little bit of that lemon comes back, and with the garlic and the basil, it's pretty good. You can try it with some wine, pairing it with maybe a Pinot or a red blend. This blend is mostly Grenache and Syrah. Oh, that's so good. It really just refreshes the palate. Goes great with that garlic and the basil. Gets rid of the citrus a little bit. That way, your next bite, you're gonna taste that citrus right up front again. For the beer drinkers, this would go great with the Santa Barbara Citrus. This is Fig Mountain. I know they're doing local pickups Tuesday through Sunday. You can order online or just go there. And the wine is out of Buellton. This is the Marjoram. This is a blend. Again, it's mostly Grenache and Syrah. MarjoramWines.com. I'm sure they have some good deals. Anyway, thanks for joining. I'm gonna try one last bite with the Parmesan. Let's see how that goes. The Parmesan's great. It gives it a little more texture. Cuts that citrusy flavor right up front off, but then really tastes all three. The garlic and the basil at the end. And that's a great way to do it. I would do it with the beer, but right now I'm sticking to that marjoram wine.